everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am gonna create a silver black look for a New Year's look. I got a request to do a silver look for like a New Year's, and I was going through my palettes and I figured I'd use this Juvia's Place Wahala 2 palette because it has like a bunch of silver gray tones in here, just in this row, and I wanted black to go with it because I thought that was gonna be like perfect. I wish I had like the mini Natasha Denona like black and gold palette, and then the BH Zodiac palette. I figured to use this palette. It has black right here, and then it has silver right here, but then Cancer has this beautiful like blue, silver, purple shade, and I might incorporate that shade, but I'm going to mainly focus on the silver for a look. So if you're interested, keep on watching. So yeah, I don't know what I'm doing for New Year's or for Christmas. I might just stay home or something. I don't know. Don't have anything really planned. I am looking for a good brush that is like really like this. Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna add black to this look. I might use that now and probably just like I'm stumped right now. Okay, I'm gonna go because I do want to use like a light shade for the crease just to start, a base. So let's see. I don't want it like, I was gonna go with this color, but then I kind of want to go in with really, really light peachy. So I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. And I need to use this palette more because I wanted this palette for so long that I haven't used it. So it's probably like, okay, you need to use it more. So I'm gonna try to focus more towards this palette and then mainly use the silvers in this palette. So do you have any of these palettes that I'm going to be using? Maybe we could, can create the same look or like inspired look. But I'm going to start with pink because I just feel like that would be a good starting point since it was already creasing. And pink, I think it will go good with the black and silver. Just need it around the creasing area because that was really bad. And I put a lot of eyeshadow primer on, so that creased it really bad. Okay, so I think that is good enough. I'm gonna go in, of course, with the black in this palette. Now these are really, really powdery, but beautiful, beautiful shadows. So I'm gonna go in with black now. So it is powdery, but look at that pigmentation on the brush. I'm gonna tap that off and go in, just tapping in the outer portion. So I kind of want, like, the rest of the eyes to be just different kinds of silvers. Make it fun with the silvers because, nobody wears silvers. Not really, I don't think. Like, I have silvers in my collection I don't ever think of using. And I do need to use them. Like, I forget. And I do like very little looks with silvers. because again, I tend to forget. So I'm gonna go in really good. Like, this is some good black. Like, I really like that color. Tap it off because it gets messy. For me personally, I get messy with like the darkest shades, like blues, blacks, dark greens, you know. Especially doing the outer portion, it likes to go like in here. So that is a really good black. I really do enjoy that. And I got the BH palette from Marshall's for like $8, $9. I'm like, these are like pretty pricey palettes, around like $27, I think. So to have it like that cheap, I'm like, yes. And now Glam Light's at Marshall's, and I'm like, I really want to check mine out, even though it had one Hershey Kiss palette. It's like the neutral one, and I'm like, oh. It's like, did I miss out? Because I want the icy palettes for sure. If I see them, I am... since I only got Marshall's here, I'd have to travel like an hour away just to find a TJ Maxx, you know. And I think that is it for the black. And now we can just like play around with silvers. I'm thinking about, since these ones in this palette is more like not as special, like this, I feel like this is gonna be more special. So I'm gonna add this one on top of whatever I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna like glitter prime the rest of my lid so the, you know, glitters and whatnot can stick. Stick around. This is so dirty. I have two of these brushes and I can never find the other one. So I've just been using this dirty one. But I do clean it like once a week, twice a week, whenever I have time and energy to clean brushes, because I'm just been getting lazier and lazier cleaning brushes. Definitely need like a new glitter primer. I'm gonna probably open up the LMR primer soon, because this has been in my collection quite a long time, and once I bought it, I opened it up and started using it and I left it. But it's getting super old and I know there's a lot of product in here. I might just buy the NYX one, because for how long I keep these and still have product inside, might as well just, because I was like, oh, $1 something from China and eBay. Oh, I'm just gonna, you know, buy that. I'm just a cheapskate. But now that, you know, I use makeup more and want prettier looks and stuff, that I am gonna like splurge a little, like $10 for a little glitter primer. It's not gonna hurt. I'm gonna go in with the next to the black with this shade because it's just the darkest. But I'm gonna top it off with the Cancer color. But I thought this would be pretty for now. Oh, it's just pretty. Just tap it on. I hear dogs. When I first like moved here, there's no dogs, and then, you know, people move out, people move in, people getting dogs, and I'm like, oh, they're getting closer. Used to be so quiet, and now it's like, oh, you hear dogs. Great. Like, if you have a pet, I'm sorry, but if you have like a dog or some, that makes noise and wants to go in, please make it an inside dog. They are family. Once you get like an animal, they are pets forever. They are family. They're not even pets. They're family. Like, I treat my girls like, oh, they're babies, They are. They want to be held. I hold them. Especially Fee. She's like one big baby that don't talk back. So that is a beautiful silver. I kind of want to top that off with this beautiful shade. I'm going to just, that shade. Like, I do not use this palette enough. Like, that is like purple in it, but I'm just going to just pop that right on. Like, more into the black. Because that's just pretty. Got to, right? Plus, I don't use this palette enough. Like, what am I missing? Beautiful. Ugh, dogs. I'm sorry, it's getting cold out and it's either cold or hot. There's no in between, but there is some good like weather days like, okay, you can stay outside. And I don't mind, but if it's too cold, like now that it's winter, it's gonna be cold. Especially at night. Oh, I do not like animals staying outside at night. Everybody keeps fighting huskies. I'm about to say, that husky's mine. I want a husky, and no one claims their dogs. And I'm like, very little do they claim their dogs. And I'm like, oh, I'm about to claim you. And then I'm going to go in, since that was like the darkest, this is the second darkest. I kind of want to go in probably with this shade. Ooh. But yeah, please clean those poor little puppies. Even cats, like, but I think the cats are like regularly outside because they know how to catch birds. Like, you like, you've been outside your whole life, kitty? But I know the dogs out here, it seems like some people just drop them off. It's like we are the last subdivision in this area where I live. It's pretty far, kind of far from the town that we live in, like a couple minutes farther. I'm like, that's pretty though. So pretty. So I want to add the Gemini color. So I might just add that like right here because it's kind of dark. I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of dark. It's kind of like that shade that I just popped on right here. So I'm just going to pop it on top of that shade. Man, it's like they really want to go inside. I was looking for a black shirt and I'm like, I don't want anything on because I only have t-shirts that have something on it that's black. And I'm like, I just need a plain t-shirt for this video. So I found it. I think it has a hole somewhere in it because I usually wear this to bed. Yeah, it has 2 holes in it. I need to find a regular black shirt. I just keep growing out of my shirts. I'm like, oh no, I grew out of this one. Okay, I'm gonna like start doing my underneath because I need to put like, it's really stained. Put like something light right there. So I think I'm gonna start applying the white over here. I know I'm never prepared when I'm going into like liner and mascara. I always have to grab them. All right, and then I'm going with this one. I need to start using these next. They're still so creamy, and I had these like for a couple years now. Before I moved here. Lived here since 2020. So it's almost a new year, so this has been around in my collection. Okay, I think that's good because I might add like a little color underneath, because I was like thinking about, oh, I wish I had the new Adept palette, and I'm like, oh, that would be like perfect for the New Year's. So I might just add purple for underneath. I think that would be pretty. So I'm gonna go in with this purple right here to start off underneath, because it has purple like mattes in that palette and a lot of silvery beautiful gold shades, and I'm like, oh, that would be perfect for the new year. So might just purchase that next month. It's like, oh, maybe I'll just start buying one palette a month. So, you know, it's just hard not buying any palettes. Because you just, it fulfills my little heart. Like getting that new Juvia's Place palette in my collection, I think it fulfilled it. Fulfilled my heart for the month. So I'm like, oh, I didn't get anything for myself this month. So I just bought everything like last month, like a lot of stuff. Expensive. I'm going with the black, so I could just like get those two together, mix them together. I don't even know what I'm doing this weekend. It is Christmas weekend, and I don't know. Yep, Sunday will be the Christmas day, and then Christmas Eve. Don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go with this purple because it's just staring at me. And this pad doesn't really have purple, so it just has blue. So I'm gonna go underneath. I think purple, black, and silver is a pretty good New Year's look. Probably gonna brighten it with the silver next. see any, like, I only seen these two. And then this, like, big shade right here. Might just put the big shade in the inner. I don't know. We'll see. But I think I want to go back in with Cancer because it was just so pretty. And plus I have purple underneath. So I kind of want to go in with the Cancer. Just swiping it on the purple. I think that'd be good. That's pretty. Oh, I like that. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in because I didn't use this shade, so I'm gonna go in with the shade. That's pretty. Okay. Might go in with Fame. So I'm gonna try to use all this. I don't even know if I want to use the glitter. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. That's a pretty inner color. And then I'm going to use the middle shade from the other palette. Just in the lower portion. Okay, and I was thinking to use that glitter. I'm gonna put it on this brush like I used to when I use the glitters. I'm going right here. Shadows have been really creasing and disappearing, especially disappearing from my eyes, and I'm like, what is going on? So I don't know what's going on with these shadows creasing so much with any kind of eye look I have going. And sometimes this works. So I'm gonna go in with the other side. Just going like halfway until I reach the black. And then applying these glitters. Just stamping them on where I put the primer on. Because I don't wear glitters anymore, but why not? Why not today? You know, the holidays are here. And we want to be really pretty and festive. Why not? I just like it in the crease. So it hides really well, but if you do this or, you know, you can see. I don't necessarily put anything above. I just put it in the crease. Like, I'll try to put it above like a little bit, but I mainly just stick inside the crease. I am not a professional. So it's like to play around with makeup, but I want to make sure I'm doing what looks good on me. Kind of. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do this weekend. Because Hanukkah, we just, you know, do it for one night. My mom lights the candles and yeah. We didn't even see the candle lighting in Maricopa. I'm like, we missed it. But I think that looks good for now. Okay, I'm gonna apply mascara now. The drawer always falls on me. So I think the purple helped it pretty much. So purple, black, and silver is a good eye look for a silver look. Oh my gosh. It's just not wanting to stay open. My eye's like, nope, I'm gonna shut on you. It's like it has a mind on its own, not today. So I'm gonna go and finish this look because there's mascara already above. And I don't like it drying on me when I'm not finished. My brother's calling, but I'll call him back. Oh, it went on really thick. So what I like to do with mascara is a little thick. Just clean it off like with a spoolie. Even though it's for my brows. I wash it anyways. And then I clean it off like with a Q-tip, blend it, and clean it. Okay. Then going above. Ah! And that is the finished look. He's calling again. I will call him back. So with these two palettes, I really do like the look. And yeah. So tell me if you have these palettes. And that's what this color story looks like. I just used the all the silvers in this palette, and then I use this palette for mainly these two. The black, I used a little bit of this and some purples to create this look. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment to my channel. Bye for now.